Hello and welcome to another episode of 1000 Games. Today we are continuing our dungeon divings into the dungeons of Akalabeth, the world of doom. Okay, we've got 305 food. I believe it's been a little bit, not a whole long time, but okay, here we go. So the thing about gremlins is that they can actually steal your food. So we need to really make sure that we get a lot of food. Oh. What weapon? An axe. Oh, yeah, okay. There we go, okay. A little embarrassing there, but it's been a bit since I've played this game. Wasn't there? There you are. I was wondering where you would be. 2 pieces of 8 and 1 food. Yeah, that's good for like 1 step. Level 2. Ooh, another magic amulet. Good. Good. Oh, there's a secret wall here. Yeah, this game has secret walls. Pretty cool, huh? But let's head back up. And another magic amulet. It's like the game is trying to tell me something. Whoop. There we go, okay. $25 food. Okay, let's buy some more food. And some more magic amulets. Because we're gonna need them. I don't actually know how many we need in order to be able to get down and back up to kill the gremlin, but we're gonna need a lot. This is probably gonna be a pretty slow start. It's a little easier to get started when you have this thing. I mean, it's a little, or at least I'm having a little trouble collecting my thoughts. Okay, so there's this thing, I believe I've mentioned this before in the last part, where depending on a specific stat, I believe it is wisdom. Wisdom determines how long the game is going to go on for. So if you have a low wisdom, ironically enough, it can actually make the game a little easier to start out with, because you can get acclimated a lot quicker because your points get higher. But the magic amulet has a little something that requires a lot of trial and error, but if you're a mage, you can do it. So let's head back down, let's kill the thief. Get the fuck back here. Okay. Cannot save in dungeons, okay. Save complete. Oh, and by the way, in the 1998 version that I'm playing, you need to press Q to save. Don't know if I mentioned that before, but it's important to know that. Can't save in most versions of this game, but in this one you can. And that's why I picked it, because outside of like the color, the added color, and the ability to save, it's pretty much identical gameplay-wise to the original 1979 version. So what you want to do, I believe, is you press A and then M, and then you press 4. And sometimes you will get turned into a lizard man, and that will cause your stats to skyrocket. That is very, very important to being able to beat the game. But it also has a high likelihood of going wrong. But this is by far the quickest way, and honestly, back in the day, pretty much the only real way to beat this game. This game was not like, hey, it was made in 1979 by one person. I think it's incredibly impressive visually. Gameplay-wise, though, there was a lot of kinks that needed ironing out. And a lot of them would be ironed out in future games like Ultima 1, 3, and by Ultima 4 especially, but Ultima 1 was it was considerably better than this game, so let's get started with our first attempt at this. It just says bad. That's great. You have been turned into a first try! Okay. So yeah, we have been turned into a lizard man. What did that do to our stats? Look at them now. Look at them now. This is one of the best ways to beat this game. If you're playing a fighter, don't even bother trying to actually beat the game. But if you're trying to beat the game, play a mage, use a magic amulet, and as long as the RNG decides that it's on your side, you're good to go. If it decides you're not, you get turned into a frog and you're pretty much doomed. So you might as well quit right then and there. Or you could just RNG the system and, well, you know, just keep trying, but, okay, let me see, here we have 6, that means we could go 3 floors down. I don't think that's enough. So let's just keep grinding away until we get there. Also, I'm not sure I've quite figured out how to get this game to render properly yet. It should be in widescreen, but it's not displaying in widescreen. Not sure if I can actually do anything about that, though. It's not the worst problem in the world. It's still perfectly watchable, still perfectly playable, but you all know I preferred my games to be in widescreen. Something I'm very picky about with movies is the aspect ratio. Usually when it comes to older movies, I'm die-hard about keeping the aspect ratio exactly as it originally was. But with video games, I'm quite a bit more fickle. Sometimes I think it's a good thing, sometimes I just don't really care. So if I wanted to dare it, we could go down another floor. I did save the game, so we should be fine even if I do get lost. Plus with the magic amulets, that'll get us back most of the way, but I just want to play it a little cautiously because there are like trapdoors that you can fall down through that you can't actually see, which is definitely annoying, but older RPGs are far more sadistic with their gameplay difficulties than newer ones. Newer ones are definitely way too forgiving. I kind of miss the days where where status ailments actually meant something. Like, just look at Daggerfall to Skyrim in terms of status ailments. Okay, we're down on level 3. A giant rat. It seems like the entire dungeon just ganged up on us there. Okay. Oh, that's what I was worried about. So I'm going to use Magic Amulet and ladder up. And then, did we lose a Magic Amulet? No, we did not. So, okay, I'm just gonna head back up to level 3. Did we fall all the way down to level 5? Holy shit, I think we fell down all the way to level 5. That's crazy. But we're back on level 2 now, so let's just press the right button instead of the wrong button. That's very important when playing a game. Press the correct buttons. Don't be dumb like me. Go to video game school and learn how to press the right buttons. By the way, a little neat trick if you're using the axe, you can just press A twice and it'll just swing the axe automatically. Don't throw your axes. Don't. That's a waste. Okay, more food. I like to have at least... Let's take it up to 400 because that was quite a successful dungeon dive. And then let's just hold M and buy as many magic amulets as possible. And then more food. Okay, save the game. And now we should actually be ready to make our first attempt at hunting a gremlin. Only problem though is I don't know how far down we need to actually go to get to a gremlin. And this is a bit of a dangerous trek because they can steal pretty much all of your food. And if that happens, you need to get out of there pretty much immediately in order to stand anything resembling a chance. So let's go in and begin our hunt because I'm pretty sure we saved. Let's just... There we go. Okay, I saved just to be sure. Let's just kill our way down. We can use the magic amulets to just teleport our way up. That was kill the thief. There we are, okay. Let's explore level 3. Okay, so this is a new enemy. This is an ogre or an orc. Yep, it was an orc. And another magic amulet. Good, good, good. Oh. And we found we're on level 4 now. This game does have a problem with enemies just kind of swarming you. No secrets here. I get the distinct impression sometimes that I'm just going in a circle. Don't you get that sometimes? Yeah, so this is one of the reasons why, well, I'm pretty sure we've just thoroughly explored this area, and, oh, that's another new enemy. It's running away. That was a viper. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we've explored this whole area, and, there's no way down. Oh, that was a trapdoor down. Yeah, and as you can see, it's just a trapdoor. So what you do in this case is you go to Magic Amulet, go to ladder up, and then you take the ladder up. And so we need to go somewhere else. By my own experience with this game, I believe usually just let's find the ladder if I can find it. Just turn around, press A, and a ladder down. And now we're on proper level 5. Carrion crawler. We're being attacked by all sides. That's a carrion crawler, that's a new one. Another magic amulet. 18 pieces of 8 and a food. Level 6. We're down low at this point. Gotta kill the thief. Can steal her shit. $28 pieces of 8 and an axe. A gremlin! There we go, we've killed a gremlin, and thus our adventure will end once we can get back up to Lord British. A quick and easy way to do that is to just ladder up. And we're back at the surface, and we have 9 magic amulets. Sometimes you lose way more. Sometimes you lose way more. Not all the time, but we don't really have to do any buying at the moment, so we'll just go straight to Lord British. Thou hast accomplished thy quest. Unfortunately, this is not enough to become a knight. Now, thou must kill a mimic. And if you try and come back, and he's gonna be like, why hast thou returned? Thou must kill a mimic. Go now and complete thy quest. So, yeah. I think that's gonna do it for this part. Let's just quadruple our food supply because buy a couple more magic amulets because they're pretty much our lifeblood, and over 1,000 food in just part 2. Crazy how that happens. But yeah, we should have no problems facing the depths of Akalabeth now, so... And now you also see why it was necessary for the famous magic amulet be turning yourself into a giant lizard man or whatever it was. Because the amount of enemies that you get swarmed with can be their own problem. But now it's not a problem. But our soft little mage would have gotten ripped to shreds if we hadn't. We would have been spending a lot more time grinding, and considering that this game used to not have a save function, I don't think I really need to explain why that would be a big problem. But anyway, that's gonna do it for this part, so I'll see you all in the next video.